Haere mai, tēnā koutou, welcome Sagittarius to your December 2015 Taroscope reading, and consequently, happy birthday to you guys. Well, for the most part, I think of December as being Sagittarian's birthday month. This is the last reading for the year, and we will also be moving into the energies of 2016 with 4 cards at the end of the reading. I guess you can see in front of you there the John Holland cards. We'll be having 6 of those in the main part of the reading and 1 overall Rider-Waite card. So we're kind of addressing everyone's particular likes, you know, that whichever card or deck people were most interested in, everyone's getting a little bit of something. So let's do a little bit of shuffling for you guys and see what's in store for you for the end of the year for 2015 and moving into 2016. So as I say, there will be 7 cards in total in the draw. So this is a slightly longer reading than usual, and you'll see the crystals in the back. We have white howlite and a beautiful sparkling sandstone for you. So this is for Sagittarius, December 2015. First card, number 1, prosperity begins. Nice way to start. Memories of love. Deception and envy. Choose wisely. 2 7s. Wow. 3 7s, Sagittarius. Triumph, that's a major arcana. Partnerships and alliances. And number 3, so you've got a little bit going on with your 7s. 7s are considered the number of spirituality, going within, self-analysing, higher education, higher knowledge, often connected to spirituality. So your overall card for the month with the Rider-Waite is the Devil card. Very close to you in birth sign, this is the sign, the card for Capricorn energy. So you have a little bit of a mixed bag in here. You've got 2 cups, a wand, a sword, and a pentacle, and 2 major arcanas. So if we start with the first card, prosperity begins. This is the root of the energy for December. So it's the root of the energy now, so what's coming into you for this beginning of December. And it is about prosperity. It's a beautiful card to have. It would symbolise basically the Ace of Pentacles. There appears to be a partnership involved possibly, and I see you have down here as well partnerships and alliances, and it's very interesting that this combination has turned up a couple of times already for this December readings for various different zodiac signs. So I'm thinking, and also hands, we seem to be getting a lot of hands in the messages, so there's something about either putting your hand out or the friendships or bonds we have with people, and when we hold hands and the energy that our hands create, whether it's through healing energies as well, or the passing forward and the passing on of things. But the prosperity begins talks about new offers of money coming, so you might be in for a slightly more prosperous time in December. You might see some unexpected money coming in. This could be payment of debts from people or the sale of something unexpected. You might find old relics around your house that you can turn into money. You know, that's always a good way of making some money, putting things on, you know, like our New Zealand Trade Me or eBay, in China, the Alibaba system, and selling off things that you no longer need and turning them into funds, monetary funds. There is the feeling that if you were applying for a job or seeking new employment opportunities, that this is in the air as well. So it's a great card to start your December energies with. There's lots of feeling of potential development with the card, and even with potential, I think, relationships and people and feelings. This tree planted the roots and it's growing. It's still the energy of growth coming. So it's not fully here yet. There's more to come. The second card is the emotions and feelings that surround you at the moment. And it's interesting that this is an absolute emotion card and a feelings card. And we talk about memories of love in the Rider-Waite deck. This would symbolically be the Six of Cups, where the two younger people are passing a gift of flowers between them, fondly remembering childhood, past activities and people from the past. So sometimes this is about gathering together with family members. That makes sense. Coming into December, there could be birthday parties as well as Christmas celebrations or holiday celebrations and festivities that a lot of you might be involved in. Connecting again with family members that you haven't seen for a while, or going back to places that you haven't visited for a long time, and you get this lovely feeling of how nice it was when you were young and innocent and had these good memories and bonds as well. You might also find someone come into your life from the past. Could be romantic, might just be a friendship, could even be around career and employment opportunities. All of these have these feelings. The third card is your thinking process and career matters. This would traditionally be the Seven of Swords. We often think of it as being a person who's stuck, not necessarily knowing which way to go, as if there are two roads to take and two choices to make, and then right underneath it you get the same message coming up again. So there is something for you guys about being careful on the choices you make and the pathways you go, who you trust, who you tell things to, what documents and deals and everything else you sign. Keep your eyes open in December. Don't get trapped into believing things that might not seem real enough to believe, because if they're too true to believe, they won't be true. I haven't said that quite right, but I'm sure you get the gist. The deception and envy can also be underground or hidden activities going on behind your back. So just make sure you're doing everything right when it comes to your relationships, especially at work. Make sure you're doing everything above board and by the rules and regulations of the workplace that you're currently in, and that way you can't be held culpable for anything. Likewise, keep an eye out for other people who might not be doing things the way they should, and if there's any workplace issues going on, try and steer clear of becoming involved in it. The less you have to do with it, the better, quite frankly. The fourth card is the heart of the issue and matter of this month. And it's definitely, this one is the choose wisely. And it's interesting, this hand is pointing right up here to your prosperity card as well. So it's almost as if it's saying to you, choose wisely at the offers you're being given. This would be the Seven of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite. And that is a guy that's standing there bamboozled at all these amazing, alluring looking, illusionary choices. So there's a lot here about things are not necessarily again as they seem. There feels to be something around you in December. Someone's not quite telling you the truth. Something's being hidden and you need to be aware of it. And it could be at any of these levels I'm talking about. And I often think this is quite, it can be materialistic levels as well, to do with either, you know, signing documents or purchasing something, or around career matters or legal matters. So think twice, check everything carefully. It also does tell us that there are options available. There could be many people interested in you if you're out looking for romance or new partnerships. There could be a lot to choose from. Some of them will be better for you than others, and that's again about choosing wisely. But there is definitely activity around you, and some of it can be really sort of exciting, and you know, you get into this, wow, this is really neat, an exciting feeling of action and activity. So enjoy it while it's there. Just make sure you've got your eyes open. We come to the next card, the fifth card, and this is the unconscious matters, or things that you didn't know that you wanted. And this is the Chariot card traditionally, and it's a sign of often travel, and sometimes travel by car or across land. So some of you may be doing that. It is also about cars or vehicles. Some of you may be replacing your old car. A little bit like what I set up here. Maybe you get more money in to buy something like a new vehicle. So, and sometimes it means there might be problems with cars. So one of those options is probably going to be in the air for you guys. But triumph is a mighty powerful energy. So it's about your successes, and it's about, look at this passion that guy's got, and he's riding forth with great strength and triumph into the future, and knowing that he has the ability to keep going and get through whatever it is that has either caused him to slow down or cause him to, go down a different path. But this triumph card is fabulous. It's the universe saying to you, keep going. You guys, I've got your back for you. I'm giving you the courage. I'm giving you the knowledge and the power. It's really powerful, and it's a great one to see in your reading. It's a very personal card. The sixth card is your conscious desires, or things that you know that you actually want. And this is partnerships and alliances. So some of you out there could be very well looking for business alliances. And we've talked a little bit about that. If you are looking, just make sure you're finding the right choices or right selections. Some of you might be thinking about personal relationships and bringing someone new into your life at that level. This could be on your mind, and if it is, foster and think of all the positive attributes that you want. And this goes for your business opportunities and career opportunities as well. Focus on the things you want, not that of what you don't want. And that's a really powerful, important message for everybody, not just for you guys. But it's a really positive card. Again, it sort of suggests that there's definitely energy around you, there's potentiality, there's propositions, there's offers coming. It's a busy month with a lot of other people involved, and I feel it's like a time of opportunity for you, as if there's doors opening, and you definitely have choices to make. And I think it would be nice if you have fun making the choices. So don't get worried about it too much. Just if you're doing the right things, you should make the right choice. And this will be all positive moving forward into 2016. We come to the final outcome card for the month. The overall energy is the Devil. And we see this again, we've talked about partnerships and alliances, and we've talked about deception and choose wisely. And he kind of has this connection to some of these cards. This is sort of about being stuck in a situation that hasn't necessarily been healthy, or is dominating you one way or another, either your thoughts or your actions or your physicality or your emotions. So it's about bringing balance into those. Sometimes we can feel envious, or we can feel angry at other people for either what they've got or what we haven't got, or how they treat us or how they don't treat us. And this card kind of has this message as well. So I think it's a time to analyze what ways you can improve, what ways you can move forward. It's a great card for self-analysis, and we talked about that earlier with your 3 sevens. So I think there's something here for you about jumping forward and moving out of any spaces of energy that haven't helped you, bloom and flourish and go into the light. This is often around food, eating, the stuff you take on board, dietary matters, obsessions with whether it's sports or gaming or gambling or drinking or too much food. It's got all of those energies in it as well. So I think you've got a very self-reflective month. You've got quite a lot going on. You've got people involved. There are opportunities for you. You've got choices to make. It's all in your hands, Sagittarius. And because it's your birthday month, I feel it's quite powerful with the choices that you choose to make as to which direction you sort of leap into 2016. So in saying that, we've finished with these cards now, so we'll put those ones away, and we will look at these next 4 that are going to be health, love, wealth, and destiny. So the first card for you from this deck is your health card. So what's the message here for Sagittarius for health? Mediumship. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. Okay, your next card is the love card. What's the message for Sagittarians for love? And this is moving into 2016. Nice, shower of abundance. Your next card is your wealth card. Just excuse me, reaching across the screen like that. Let's see what's coming your way for wealth. And interestingly, you've already got your shower of abundance. Unlikely. We'll work on all these words as we get through each card. And your final one is destiny. Ishtar, setting boundaries. Well, Ishtar and the boundaries work very, very well with the last card that was in your reading, the overall energy month, the Devil card, and it's about setting boundaries. And it says, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So it's bringing balance and honouring yourself and being strong, that you're the most important person in this relationship with yourself. You are it, and your life is yours, and you must lead it as you wish and fulfill your dreams and desires. And Ishtar is very strong about that. And sometimes we do find it difficult to say no to people, but know that sometimes we have to, and we have to stand up for what we need to accomplish and our own space and time and dreams and desires. So that's your overall destiny card. If we come back here to your finances card and it says unlikely, we need to look at that from the perspective of saying, if there's a direction that you were thinking of going in, or one of these choices that's going to be delivered to you in the month of December, I think it's going to, and we've talked about this earlier, it's going to be really important to pay heed to which one is the right one to pick. Because one of them, or there's more than one choice that's saying to you, some of these are unlikely to be successful to bring on wealth. Now you're going to have to meditate on that and go into it specifically yourself to find the answer. Because for every one of you this is going to be different. But you'll know when you connect intuitively and you really listen to the messages, you listen to the synchronicities, you will find out which specific one that you should either drop off or move in another direction. The love card, the shower of abundance. This is beautiful, and the shower of abundance often we think of as financial wealth, and it could very well mean that, and that could come from someone you love. It could be a small windfall or a gift. It could be a birthday gift or a Christmas gift or an inheritance. It could be any of those type of things. The other thing it can be is an abundance of love and gratuity and just goodwill and blessings that are being directed at you. So there is this really, I said, that feeling of huge opportunities and doors opening and positivity coming your way. And maybe it is someone who really does love and honour you, who helps you through this and gives you these gratuitous positive energies. The first one, the health card, the mediumship, we'll have to think about that. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. Possibly they are around you. If some of you have been feeling bereft or sad or lost due to the passing over of someone that's been very dear to you, they're around. They never go that far away, and so maybe knowing that or connecting with them will help promote better health for you. You know, if you've been feeling down or depressed or unwell, this could be a way of moving forward in a more positive manner and regaining some health. The other thing is, perhaps there are messages, again synchronistic messages for you, that if you connect into them and pick up on them, they'll give you insight into ways that you might be able to achieve better health as you move into 2016 as well. But I definitely think there's a lot of spiritual messages here for you. Those 3 sevens very much indicated that. This one here, we're talking about the spiritual perspectives of life as well, and that's for your health. So a lot of internal thinking and thought, a lot of spiritual connecting. You might even get dreams that are really psychic, or messages from departed loved ones in your dream space as well. So lots to think about there, Sagittarius, and a really powerful, I think, reading with a lot of personal messages that, as I say, each of you will come to realize what these mean individually for you. It's kind of not so much a group message. I think it's quite specific for each person, and you'll feel it in a different way. But a really nice birthday message, and I think there's love there from your departed past friends or family members, so they're here supporting you and just letting you know that you're well loved and truly blessed. So I wish you all the very best for December and the festivities, if you share in that, and be safe, happy, and have laughter, love and light. And I will see you in 2016. So thank you again for all your comments, for liking and subbing. I really love doing it for you guys. Ka kite anoa, much aroha, namaste.